Hey folks, Lance Hocutt here from the Lance Hocutt Financial Group in beautiful Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I hope and pray that you and your family are all well during this COVID-19 crisis, as well as the recent turmoil within our country. It's been a few weeks since I reached out, and I wanted to provide some additional insight to where we think things may be moving. I watched an interview with Gary Shilling on CNBC earlier this week. Mr. Shilling is highly respected in the investment industry and founder and president of Gary Shilling and Company. During that interview, Mr. Shilling stated, and I quote, "We've got a second leg down," and he's referring to the markets. He further describes a similarity to the current market of that to the market of the 1930s. In fact, as shown on the chart, you will notice the red line is the Dow Jones Industrial Market valuation from 1928 through 1932. The blue line represents the Dow Jones Industrial Market valuation year-to-date 2020. You may notice a clear similarity between market valuations during the two time periods. Obviously, past returns are not indicative of future performance. However, when we are staring at some of the same, if not worse, economic data that we saw in the 30s, I believe we can begin to paint a more clear picture for our economic circumstances. One of the main areas of concern is the current unemployed in America. You see, there are 31.7 million self-employed individuals, employing roughly 47.1% of all workers in America. A report by the Washington Post on May the 12th of 2020 projected more than 100,000 small businesses will permanently close their doors. Current data from Yelp has confirmed over 140,000 total business closures from March 1 through June 15. Now that number is up 20% from its low of over 170,000 closures. The bad news is that 41% of those closures are marked by Yelp as permanent. Folks, if more businesses go under, the unemployed numbers will continue to increase. Another grave concern along those lines is the number of expected bankruptcies occurring at the corporate level. On June 18th of 2020, the New York Times, using Altman's Z-score, which is a widely used method of predicting business failures, estimated that 2020 will easily, and I'm quoting here, will easily set a record for mega bankruptcies and challenge the record for large bankruptcies set in the 2008 economic crisis. Close quote. They further quote Max Hein, a professor of finance at New York University's Stern School of Business, by stating that even a meaningful rebound in economic activity over the coming months will not stop the bankruptcy filings. We have seen proof. We have seen proof of these expectations with that of JCPenney, Hertz, Chesapeake Energy, Neiman Marcus, J. Crew, and hundreds of other corporations who have recently filed bankruptcy. With all of that said, I want to continue to encourage you. I recommend that you have a portfolio suited for your risk, your time, your financial circumstances. Folks, if you don't have that in place, or if you're uncertain if you have that in place, please reach out to me and my team today. In addition, please follow us on your social media connections, as well as listen in daily to my radio show on 95.3 The Bear. If you don't have an FM radio handy, you can always tune in on the web at 95.3 The Bear or their app. Stay safe and God bless.